So we had a little bit of excitement over the weekend. It was almost midnight. Everybody was strapped into their chairs, their computer, laptop, iPad, whatever was up, their phone, and they were ready to purchase the Nebulon B frigate. I hope everybody was able to get a copy. For me, I did quite well because I had the blessed opportunity to order it a few weeks ago. And, this set kind of reminded me of the Mars rover, the Lego Ideas Mars rover. They didn't call it Lego Ideas back then. They call it Lego Kuso. But I tried as hard as I possibly could to get my hands on that set, and I just couldn't. But this time, I finally lucked out. And today, BrickBucks is going to do its very first build review. So stay tuned. All right, now before we do get down to business, I am going to kindly ask you to like and subscribe. It does help us with our channel, and we greatly appreciate it. So let's talk about the build. The build I loved. I really loved doing the build. Now, at first, I got a little bit nervous because I really don't like a lot of small pieces. And an example of that is I tried to build the London architecture set with my 4-year-old, and oh my gosh, it gave me a headache, and I'm not joking. It was the first architecture set that I've ever built, and it might be the last. I didn't finish it. I was like 30 minutes into it. My kid lost interest. I was just getting frustrated because I just don't like small pieces. So I thought that's where this set was going, but it actually surprised me a lot. Now, as a hobby, I will occasionally purchase a mock pistol from the Brick Armory, and this set reminds me just like putting together one of the mock pistols from the Brick Armory, and it almost looks like a pistol, to be honest. It was very relaxing. It took about maybe 3.5 hours, a little bit longer than what I would have liked to, but again, my son was helping me, so it can take it can take more than 3.5 hours, but fortunately for me, it only took about 3.5 hours. Now, the one thing that I found that was interesting is the way that it's set up right here is a little bit different from where the instructions are. So I'm going to put the instructions over the camera real quick so you could see. So in regards to where the ship is to be mounted, it's kind of in reverse to where I have it. And I just liked it better this way. And so I mounted it this way because I think it just looks better as a display piece. And something else I did that is a little bit off on the instructions. I'm pretty certain on the instructions they wanted this mount to be one stud over more, but I felt that was going to take away from the gun turret, and I wanted that gun turret to be prominently displayed, and I felt that if the black mount was a little bit closer to it, it would have taken away from it. Now, it did come in 2 bags, which was pretty easy. The first half was in one bag, the second half was in another bag. Now, in the second bag was all the black pieces for the mount. So whenever I did open up the second bag, I just went ahead and fast forwarded it through the instructions, and I went ahead and built the black mount first because I just felt like having a bunch of black pieces just lying on the table was a little bit of a distraction for me. But all in all, it was really good to build this. The detail is just amazing. You can see right here in the aft part of the set with the thrusters. I mean, overall, it just looks really good. And again, it makes a great display piece. So one of the good things about this set, which I'm sure many people are aware of, is that there's no custom pieces for this set, which means you can go ahead and go on Bricklink and order all the pieces for the set. Now, of course, there is the 40th Empire Strikes Back anniversary sticker, which, again, you could go ahead and get on Bricklink. But it really is a great set, and I really enjoy having it built and just sitting on a table. and I'm sure eventually it'll become some sort of conversation piece. So that's it. A very easy, almost quick build of the Star Wars Nebulon B frigate, set number 77904. Hope you enjoyed this build review, and if you do, please let us know in the comments section. Once again, I'm Jim with BrickBucks.net. Always, my friends, always go out there and get it.